channel. So today's video is going to be us cooking one of his favorite dinner recipes that he got from my mother, and that's actually my mom's recipe. So we're gonna make that today, and I look like a hobo. I'm gonna be looking like a hobo until I give birth, so just don't mind my outfits because nothing fits. And yeah, so we're gonna make a chicken and rice dinner that we make quite often, and then I'm going to show you one of my favorite trail mix that I like to eat this time of year too. So yeah, so the first thing you're going to do is cook the rice. That's the very first thing you're going to do. So I like to do 12 servings of rice because we love rice. I'm going to do 12 servings of rice. So I'm going to need 3 cups of rice. I'll be right back. I gotta take my hoodie off and alright, so that's basically the rest of this box. That and here. And then 6 cups of water. And I have cook. You can use the instant rice too, but I prefer this.
The bagged rice, pretty much. You guys just throw it in there.
Huh?
It's like bagged rice, because some people they burn rice. So
yeah, the instant. Or you can use whatever rice you want, but I prefer this one. Tastes better in my opinion. Then you want to spray. You want to get one of these pans, and you want to spray that. Are you not in your face? Don't you While we're waiting for the rice to cook, I'm going to show you how to make this Halloween or fall trail mix. So what you're going to need is, you can totally do this completely different. You can add in your own.
I should have the tag on or something?
You can add your own peanuts, you can add whatever kind of nuts you want, whatever kind of candy you want, whatever you want. But I do this mixture because I think it tastes the best. That coffee is not going to sit well with this. What you're going to need, what I have is a whole can of cocktail peanuts. You're going to take this one first. Oh, this does not smell good right now. And you're going to pour this in a bowl. And then you're going to want to get some cashews. This jar, I would use 1 can, like the same size as that or smaller, of cashews, but I only have this big thing, so I'm going to use half of it.
That's better.
Then you're going to take your spoon and stir that. And then you're going to want to take some. I'm trying to eat a lot of peanuts now or nuts, because I know there's a lot of good benefits of them right now. So I'm going to put some pumpkin seeds in here too. I would just normally do the cashews and the peanuts, but because I'm trying to eat a lot of nuts, I'm going to add pumpkin seeds too. And
this is more of a healthy trail mix. You can also go with M&M's, peanut M&M's.
Yeah, I would add M&M's too, but I don't have any M&M's right now.
Yeah, you can add any candy you want. Butterfingers, all kinds of weird stuff. Whatever your taste buds go with.
I'm saving the best candy. I'm saving the best part last. I'm doing all the nuts first.
The nuts?
Huh?
The nuts?
Huh?
The nuts? The
I'm
nuts?
probably not even going to eat any of this. I'm probably going to do one.
Now, I like cashews and peanuts, but when you mix, there's not enough sweet in there. Not for me.
Okay, can you give me a second? No, I'll put it here. Here, let me see if I have anything else.
Because all I see is candy corn, right, folks? So.
I wouldn't get tell them that yet. Down my head.
You're welcome. I spoiled it for you.
Oh, here. I'll make it better for you. I'll add in some more.
Yeah, you could add other stuff because like if you just do one sweet and all this stuff. If you have a sweet tooth like me.
You do not have a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth.
She doesn't have a sweet tooth.
And then I'm gonna, the last nut I'm gonna add is some sunflower seeds. These are my favorite. I love sunflower seeds. I'm gonna add a bunch. I have more too, so.
Are you trying to like become a plant or something? Like.
I love peanuts. My family is a huge peanut like eater. They always have nuts in their house, and I just grew up eating nuts. And
my dad would probably like this, but just not me.
now, who? Huh?
My dad would like this.
Really?
He loves nuts, but
nuts are good for you. They're whatever. And then you, oh, that's so good. And then you're gonna add in your my tongue hurts so bad. And then you're gonna add in your candy corn. And then normally that would be it, but for Makel's sake, I'm gonna add in some Reese's. But you want to keep the cute little shapes, so I'm gonna keep it full.
Just make sure you keep them cool, or else they're gonna melt into your trail mix, and you're gonna have like this weird texture in your trail mix, and no one wants weird. Weird is weird.
Oh yeah, it's melting already. This is the traveling trail mix that I make. So when your rice is done, you're gonna take a big bowl. Can't say out of my eye. It's only my eye. You're gonna have onions on the bottom. Where's all the fruits and vegetables are? Yeah, I make this like every 2 weeks, like just to get
It's one of my favorites. It's like one
I've never asked my mom to make this that many times for me. It's really good, but I never asked her. And then you're gonna take about 3/4 cup of chopped onion. I don't measure anything, I just throw everything in there. But
if you want to make things easier, you can get the frozen one, and then usually 3/4 is usually like half a bag, and we usually just keep it because, like Lee said, she makes it so much. So. And
I don't like the taste of fresh onions right now. They make me gag, but I can't really taste these, so that's why I got them. You want more?
Might as well just put the whole thing in there. Yeah, so like I said, we'll put the recipe down there.
Now we can follow the exact measurements, but I just kind of like...
It's one of those things now that we just make so much that it's just like, we know what to do. So we're just not gonna do it. I can do it. Just tell me what to do.
And then you can also add in celery, but we don't
like celery.
Huh?
I was like, celery sounds nasty.
We don't like fruits and we don't like vegetables in our dish. We eat it on the side. So it calls for celery and carrots, but we don't add that in there. And then you're gonna need butter.
Try to mix it well so you don't have the onions all clumped up.
Does that bullshit crack?
Well, you gotta think this is plastic, so this is a plastic
maybe
bowl.
use a hard bowl. I should use that for the trail mix and this one for the...
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
All you're doing is mixing rice. Go ahead and put...
And then you're gonna use 2 tablespoons of butter, so I just do 2 big spoonfuls of 1. 2.
And then you just mix it all good until the melting pot there.
And then you also are going to add in parsley flakes, but I don't have that, so I use oregano. And it calls for 2 teaspoons, but I'm just gonna do this.
I tried making this once by myself.
Right.
If you don't know how to like stay organized or clean, you will make a mess in the kitchen because when Lisa went to go visit her family, I made this by myself.
It took forever. I'm like,
it took me like an hour or two to make this because like I made a mess everywhere to clean. It was.
He was mad because he made it and then he had so much to clean up afterwards.
Yeah.
And then he had to wait an hour.
So it's easier for you to clean as you go instead of just all doing it. So like when the rice is cooking, I suggest you clean or else you're gonna feel it.
I normally do that. He does.
Where when the rice is done, you clean the pots and pans and the bowl and everything else.
You want to add salt and pepper in there?
Sure.
So then you're going to add salt and pepper. You're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/8 teaspoon of pepper.
Like I said, you can follow the recipe. We make so much, we're just like,
I shouldn't be reading that. Y'all, cooking makes me sweat. It's hot today, it's 93. And then once you have all that mixed in, you're gonna pour it in your dish so it goes on the bottom. Put the bowl away.
I don't want to break it.
You might as well throw it away.
It's not bad. It's just not supposed to have this much in it.
Yeah, it's not made for this kind of
It's still good.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Rex can clean that rice up.
Absolutely.
The rice really complements the chicken thighs,
Can you get it off my toe? Can you get it off my toe? Hey, it's on my toe.
If not, there you go.
Oh, I need that spoon.
Spread it out evenly. I got it.
And then you're gonna take your chicken. So you can use any kind of chicken. I had to use chicken tenderloin. Yeah, I had to use chicken tenderloin one time because I didn't have chicken thighs. So you can use whatever chicken you want, but I think
chicken thighs is the best one to have for it.
Yeah, I get the boneless one.
Yeah, you can get the bone ones. It's really irritating when you eat it because like while you're cooking, you know, because like once you put the sauce on top, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's kind of hard to see the chicken depending on how much sauce you put. So, right.
We use 2 packs. It calls for 1 pack, but Makel likes a lot of meat, so.
Yeah, it's better with more because, you know, there's a lot of rice in here and then you'd be like, oh yeah, I don't want that much, and then you end up eating way more than you think you were.
What? You guys, I'm pregnancy ring. You're supposed to preheat your oven before you do all this to 350. You're gonna make the sauce, so you're gonna need
the best thing ever, cream and mushrooms. Don't forget it, because if you do forget it and you try to put it in, it's not gonna taste the same, and it's not gonna be moist. And that's what matters. Moist. Everyone say it with me. Moist.
It calls.
You didn't say moist.
What?
You didn't say moist.
Moist.
No, you gotta be moist.
Moist.
Okay. Go ahead.
So you need the smaller can, but they never have those anymore at the commissary, so we got the big one. So you're just gonna use, if you get the big one, you're gonna use half of this, which is 1/10/3/4 ounce of.
What? 1/10 3/4. What?
How do you say that?
What are you talking about?
This.
So like 10 ounces and 3/4, pretty much. So if not, it'll be in the description. Like she said, she's having a
Just
pregnancy.
use a whole can of the smaller one.
Most times you will never find it. You usually have to use the big can. Anyways, the more, the merrier, right?
Use half of it. What did Perry say when I made this dinner?
I don't think he never tried it.
He said something though, something that was in it, and he was like questioning it.
Oh, I don't know. Probably the mushroom or the mayo.
And then you're gonna need 2/3 cup of ranch. But like I said, I don't measure that, so 2/3 cup of mayonnaise. So, and then I need the milk.
The milk. So we use Hidden Valley for the ranch because I always tell people that ranch always tastes different no matter like which one you get. So just so you know what we use Hidden Valley ranch, just the original. So I don't want anyone to be like, well, this tastes disgusting. I was like, well, maybe it's probably because of the ranch or the mayo you use.
Yeah, we also use Kraft and Mayo.
Yeah, so just letting you guys know.
And then we use regular milk. We don't use almond milk or cashew milk.
You good?
And then you need 1/4 cup of milk.
Yeah, that's about right, I guess. So this is the consistency. So if you don't know, you know. So consistency.
You know.
Yeah, so
now you know.
It's not like a soupy, but it's still a little bit thick. So
it tastes really good once it's cooked. Don't try it straight up.
Just want to let you know, because the thickness does matter, because you don't want soupy sauce. Soup sauce. And just so you know, we put the so you lay the chicken just like this. Chicken goes on top, rice goes on bottom. Everything's already been pre-seasoned. Our thing is clear. We usually try to get a clear pan so we know. We always use our clear pan for it, just so we can know that the rice is like done. Because you gotta put the rice in there as well. So.
Also, this is the only pan I have. So.
Okay, just contradict everything I said.
Huh?
Huh?
And you're gonna take the sauce. Huh? And you're gonna pour it over
the chicken. Now a lot of people are like, whoa, you didn't season the chicken. So the cream of mushroom and the ranch and the mayo, and since we season the rice, it's really, everything goes together. It mixes together. Yeah. And also we will season the top of it once we cook it for a certain amount of time.
So once you have your, I normally coat the whole
shebang.
The whole chicken with sauce. I actually made a little bit more sauce this time just because we have more meat and more.
Yeah, I would push it down a little bit more on it.
So you put it in there for 45 minutes and then you take it out and you put the paprika on there. And
not spicy. I say this again. Not spicy. Don't put spicy paprika because it makes it spicy, because some people don't like spicy and then it ruins the whole dish for you.
You cook this in for 45 minutes. Then you put the paprika on top and then you put this back in the oven at 350 still for 15 minutes. And you don't cover it. You leave it uncovered and it cooks for a total of an hour.
Yeah, so. We're not here to waste their time. They don't want to see our face all day.
I'm just saying, it smells like hay.
They don't care.
I miss Leo.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
I apologize for her.
I can smell it all day.
But anyways, we'll see you after, I guess the 45 minutes, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
Bye. Remember when he said you should clean in between? He's such a liar. He's such a liar. I have to clean it. He never cleans it. I'm always.
Cheers. I don't give a sip. Yeah, so it makes it easier for you guys. Just you guys just usually pull it out. Hopefully you have an oven that can do that. So, and then you'll just sprinkle your paprika all over.
Makel.
Come on.
Dude, we should go on a picnic again soon when it gets cooler.
Okay, stay on topic.
We love their picnic, but it's hard when it's go potty with their.
You just pretty much like putting on everything. If you overdo it, don't be like scared to, because it's gonna be all over the chicken once you mix it up.
So I like to put it in for 20 minutes, just because, well, there's more chicken this time. Excuse me, I'm still burping from that coffee. Because there's more chicken in there this time, and last time I was paranoid that it wasn't cooked all the way. So we're gonna do 20 minutes instead of 15.
This is what it should look like. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, they get the chicken thighs on top, and then you put your paprika. Everything's cooked.
And then we're gonna have some corn on the side, or vegetables. And yeah, it's pretty easy dinner. It just takes a really long time to cook. But it's
roughly, I would say like hour, 45 minutes of prep and cooking. And then if, you know, for me and Lisa, I always use the meat thermometers just because I want to make sure the chicken's cooked properly, because she's pregnant. If you do have someone that needs the meat to be cooked like a certain way, I highly suggest it. If you know it's done, it's 165, just so you know, just for your own knowledge and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. We cooked chicken thighs and made you made your
Halloween trail mix.
Halloween trail mix. So that concludes this video. In the next video, you can see Elisa show off some of her stuff. She's gonna be starting a business, an online business. So in the next video, she'll be talking about that. Yeah. So
subscribe down below, like this video.
She doesn't like to spoil people, but I like to give you guys a little bit of stuff. So
thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.